What are some of your favorite films, and who inspired you to get into acting?
Ooh, some of my favorite films. Oh, I'm definitely gonna say, yeah, John Singleton. Like, Poetic Justice is probably one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Boys in the Hood, even though like I would have to sneak and watch that sometimes because you know it's not really appropriate. But Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, by the way, I have to say this, to me, is the best Black coming of age story in general.
Yeah.
I had actually a small argument with my teacher. She put it into, it was a genre class, and she put it into a gangster genre. And I was like, The Boys in the Hood is not a gangster film.
They weren't gangsters.
Right. It's a coming of age film.
I mean, if anything, the hood they lived in was the villain.
Yeah. And the
Because
story
the hood,
was really about...
The neighborhood was a character in itself.
Yeah, it was a milieu. Yeah, that's what
That's why you can't talk about Boys in the Hood and not talk about L.A.
South Central, yeah.
You can't, and
Right.
and that's what makes a good film. You see what I'm saying?
I can watch Boys in the Hood and still get in my feelings towards the
yes,
end.
I still cry
Yeah.
To me it's a drama, but it's like a tragedy.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy like Shakespeare's tragedy.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. In the real relationship, the overarching theme to me is a Black boy's relationship with his father. And
Yes.
people overlook that. That was kind of like the driving force of that film. But yeah, I love that film. But since we're in it, I would love to do a versus with you with movies.
Okay.
Spike is my man.
Okay.
I love John Singleton. I just gave, much props to Boys in the Hood. But I think Spike could get John. And rest in love.
Okay, wait.
Singleton
In
too.
modern movies too, because Spike is great,
Yeah.
but like Spike is an era.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I think of Spike Lee, a Spike Lee joint,
Okay.
I think of the 80s and the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
right? Great Black films. But John came after that.
He did.
John was the 90s, 2000s.
He did.
You feel what I'm saying? So not only did he give us Baby Boy,
Oh, I forgot about Baby Boy. He did do
he
Baby Boy.
Taraji, we wouldn't know who Taraji, literally, Tyrese wouldn't have been an actor.
True. This is true. Well, let's. I'll start it off, right?
Okay, go ahead.
What you got for Do the Right Thing?
Do the Right Thing? I mean, I was
you
gonna say
give me-
Boys in the Hood for Do the Right Thing. Because to me, that's the best Spike Lee movie. That
You're
one
right.
and then Mo Better Blues, in my opinion.
You're right.
And then Mo Better Blues.
Mo Better Blues is my favorite movie in
Mo Better
general,
Blues is,
across any genre. Like, that's my favorite movie. Bleak Gilliam, the whole nine,
Mm-hmm.
I rock with it. You're right. I do think Boys in the Hood would get Do the Right Thing. Sorry, Spike. My favorite director, sorry, Spike. But I know you don't have anything for Malcolm X.
Malcolm X?
That's hard to beat.
As far as John Singleton?
Yeah, that's hard to beat.
Hold on. Because you might have me.
Yeah, you had me the first round.
You might have me this round because honestly, Denzel should have won an Oscar.
Yeah.
I believe, in my opinion, he should have won an Oscar for Malcolm X and not Training Day. In my opinion.
I agree.
Because, yeah, I think you won that round because I don't even.
Right.
No.
So.
You got it.
Right.
You got it.
So what do you have? What do you have for Mo Better Blues?
Mo Better Blues. I'm gonna say Baby Boy. They both love stories, even though he had multiple lovers.
Right.
It's the same. To me, it's
That's
similar. It's a correlation.
I didn't even think about that.
But that's what I mean by Spike and John. They never competed because they literally told so many of the same stories, but in different eras. That's what I'm saying. Literally,
I never
Mo Better
correlated
Blues,
those two movies together.
Yes.
They are very similar in regards
Mo
to
Better
relationships.
Blues, literally the love of his life was his instrument.
Right.
So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
His instrument ultimately ended up being his ego.
Right. True.
So it kind of ended up being, he had 3 women. Jody had 3 women.
Yeah, he had to come into some form of maturation to find who his significant other is going to
really
be.
become a man.
Right, yeah, I get it.
So
Let's put it at the top.
Okay,
we got a tie on that one.
So
I like the fact that you even correlated it together. I didn't even correlate those 2 movies together. That's interesting how we kind of like, randomly came to that conclusion. Okay, damn. I say we leave it at that. I say we leave it at a tie. Johnson,
Okay, it'll be a tie.
You know what I mean? Hey, well, listen.